September the 9th, I want to say a few words about Perry. I've mentioned before that this quarter of an acre or so of our land, which has been neglected, didn't really fit into the original plan. You know, we bit off more than we could chew. This bit was neglected, it had a load of clay dumped on it that a friend needed to get rid of, and it's been neglected. A few years ago we planted a few trees here, like that suntan there you can see, and that Coe's Golden Drop Plum. A long and boring story behind them, and I'm not going to go into that. But about 4 years ago I made a plan. It's going to be a wildflower meadow. Okay, it looks a mess right now, but it is being intelligently designed. I nearly said evolved, but it is being intelligently designed into a flower meadow, wildflower meadow, and with widely spaced Perry pears. Now, Perry pears, the reason they're so suitable for this particular project is because when on a Perry pear rootstock, by the way, it doesn't matter if they get bruised because they're going to be milled today. On a traditional seedling pear rootstock, which is raised from a seed usually, I've got some. This is on seedling pear. They will grow very tall. They will go up to 60 feet tall, and they will live for up to 200 years. And they will give incredible beauty, and they will yield. Some of them are biennial, yeah, crop one year, no crop the next year. But they will yield enough pears to make a fantastic amount of really high quality fruit-based alcoholic drink, which is often stronger than cider. Perry has a really noble history. It used to be sold for much money as an alternative to imported wine from the continent. I'm talking about a couple of hundred years ago. It was served out of posh glasses at high tables. Now it's a rare drink to find. Now, badly made Perry basically makes you gag. It's often something that's cloudy. If it's badly made of the wrong pears and stuff, it'll make you gag. It's got an acetone taste to it. Made well, and I'm not making any promises. This is the first lot of Perry I will have ever made. This is a first for me. I don't know, I'll pick the ones if I dropped. Well made, it's really very good drink indeed. So this tree is Winnal's Longdon. Perry pears tend to have quite odd names. How tall is it? That's my head height. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is about 13 feet tall. It's growing as a pyramid. It's carrying a decent crop, quite a heavy crop. I'll put a picture of that up later when this is full, when I pick them all. This is a very bitter, astringent pear. You can't satisfactorily eat this sort of pear, nor can you cook it. It's a bit like cider in that respect. You can make Perry out of any pear in the same way that you can make cider out of any apple, or you can make grapes out of any wine. But the quality of it will depend on your choice, and if you choose badly it won't be great. I mean, if you make for example cider out of Bramley apples, well, it'll taste of apples and be about 7 or 8% alcohol, but my goodness, you'll have to really add a lot of lemonade to it to get it down you. It's not a good idea. If you make Perry out of pure Winnal's Longdon, it's probably going to be really quite bitter and astringent. In any event, I'm going to blend that because, as I was showing earlier, with the I can just see them from here. I don't know if you can, I don't know if I can close up on it. From here, as far as that sunflower, which I planted just for fun, can you see the sunflower? Beyond that little tree, between that and the sunflower, I can see a big bunch of pears hanging in one of our other. The main pear section is over there. This is the section of the orchard nearest to Mincingfield Lane. Anyway, we due to problems with fungal disease mainly, due to inadequate spraying, earlier in the year, we ended up with a lot of pears that couldn't be sold. So we sold all the pears we could sell, and the other's the one that was marked with scab. I've got 2.5 boxes of them, so I'm going to add the Winnal's Longdon pear. This, by the way, is a pear variety brandy. This isn't so old, and this is only about 8 feet tall now. There's another brandy pear over there, and elsewhere in the orchard there's a number of very new pears, newly grafted pears, like this one here. This is a seedling pear rootstock which I bought from. It was tiny when I bought it. It came through the post, very small but with good roots on it, and that was from Keeper's Nursery in Kent about 3-4 years ago. And as you can see, I've cleft grafted it. No, I mean a saddle graft. That's the pencil I put in, and that's the growth that it's made this year. It's made about 4 feet of growth, and this is a variety called Blakeney Red. Very healthy, strong. You can see this is an important point actually. If you graft something like this onto a strong rootstock, it may well grow away very strong. That's when the wind can catch it and it can break off. So I've tied this up here, and that'll probably need to be supported for 2 or 3 years until this join becomes vigorous. So yeah, I've got about a dozen. There's another pear there in the centre of the picture. That's Hendry Huffcap. I told you that Perry pears have got very strange names. If you want to find out more about Perry pears, well, there's a lot on the web if you look for it. Andrew Lee is a very good chap to go to. Cider.org, I think you'll find him, cider.org. Or you can join the cider workshop, which also looks at Perry, run by my good friend Jazz Howard and some other people. And hey, there's lots going on. Perry is an even rarer and harder to find drink than cider, and it's not traditionally grown in Hampshire at all. It's very much a West Country drink that is associated with the 3 counties of, let me get it right, Herefordshire, Gloucestershire, and I can't remember the other one. I think it's Shropshire, but I'm not sure. Anyway, banks of the River Severn, sort of Ross on Wye, Cheltenham, Gloucester sort of way, is where Perry is traditionally grown. Hey, but traditions are all very good, but every tradition has a beginning, and I am beginning a tradition of growing Perry, traditional Perry, in Hampshire, where I live. Well, I can't grow anywhere else, can I?